Good morning, students. Today we are going to revise for our test. What is the test portions? Exercise 1.3 and 1.4. Okay, you can take your textbook as well as your rough note. Okay, you can revise from the textbook and you can start working out in your rough note. Okay, children. So now, before going to the top exercise, we should revise the properties, okay? What is the properties of multiplications of integers? Before going to the property, you should know how to multiply integers. Plus into plus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. Minus into plus, minus. Minus into minus, plus. So, if you are multiplying two integers, these are the rules you should follow. Okay. What is the first property given? Closure property. Actually, integers are closed under multiplication. Okay. What is that meaning? A into B is an integer. Okay. Next, second property is what? Commutative property. Integers are commutative under multiplication. Okay, it is closed under multiplication and commutative under multiplication. These two points you should keep it in your mind. Okay, children. Next, what is the property? Multiplication by 0. Okay, if you multiply an integer by 0, you will always get answer as 0. Okay, so what is the property? A into 0 equal to 0 into A equal to 0. So if you multiply any integer with 0, you will get 0. Okay. Next, previously they have given about the commutative property. A into B equal to B into A. This we have already discussed in our last grade itself. No problem. Next, what is the property? Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity means what? If I multiply an integer into 1, I will get the same integer. Okay, if I multiply an integer with 1, I will get the same integer. So, what is A into 1 equal to? 1 into A equal to A. Okay, so 1 is the multiplicative identity. Always you should know 1 is the multiplicative identity, 0 is the additive identity. Okay, just keep it in your mind, this alone. Okay, this is the difference between multiplicative and additive identity. Okay, children. Next property is our associative property. Actually, integers are associative under multiplication. Okay, that you should keep it in your mind. What is the associative property? A into B into C equal to A into B into C. Okay, A into here how many integers we will use in associative property? 3 integers. In commutative, 2 integers. Okay. Next, distributive property. Distributive property itself, what is the meaning? We will use two different signs. Either it will be plus and multiplication or minus and multiplication. Okay, two different signs you will use in the distributive property. Okay. So, what is the distributive property of multiplication under addition? A into B plus C equal to A into B plus A into C. Okay. Next, if it is a subtraction, A into B minus C equal to A into B minus A into C. Okay. This is what your distributive property. Okay, children. See, here is the example problem given how they have done the product using the integers. As usual, when there is two integers, you can multiply it directly, and after multiplying the number and writing, you should multiply the symbols and write. Okay, that you should keep it in your mind. Next, here if it is 3 integers given, what you will do? You can use the associative property. Associative property, what you will do? You will multiply 2 integers first and you will find the answer. With that answer, you will multiply the third integer. Okay, that is what our example problems. Then a verify problem is there. Okay, that you can do it by yourself. You can work out. Okay, children. Next example is what? Class test problem. Positive mark is given for correct answers, and negative mark is given for incorrect answer. How much mark is for correct answer? 4 marks. Incorrect answer minus 2 marks. So you have to find the total marks. Okay, you should at last, if after finding how much correct marks, how much incorrect marks, and how much not attempted mark, then you should add all those things. Okay, very important problem, children. You should work out this. Next, example 5 is what? Elevator problem, where if it is going towards downwards, you will represent it by negative sign. If it is going upward, you will represent it by positive sign. You should work out all these problems. Okay. Next is your exercise 1.3, which is a major part of this test. Okay, what is the first problem? We are just finding the product. First, what you will do, you will multiply the numbers 3 into 1, you will write the answer 3, then plus into minus minus. As usual, you have to do the multiplication and write it. Okay, second question, verify problem. How you will write? You will take LHS first, RHS, LHS and RHS. You find the answer for LHS and you find the answer for RHS. Both should be same, because they are asking you to verify whether both are equal. Okay, if it is, if the question is asked whether it is equal, it will be equal only. Okay, you can find it. Okay, you have to prove that they are equal. Third question, you are going to find the integer and you are going to multiply it with minus 1. Okay, that everything is the same. Fourth one, you are going to find various patterns. Okay, minus 1 into 5, minus 1 into 4, like that you are going to find the patterns. Okay, if you have any doubt, take your fair note first. You can refer that and you work out the problems. Okay, don't see that and work out, but you can see the fair notes for the reference. Fifth problem, you are going to use the properties. If it is multiplication and addition sign comes together, what property you will use? You will use the distributive property. If there are 3 whole numbers, you will use the associative property. Then 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th problem, all it is a word problems. Okay, 6th, 7th, 8th is your word problems. Okay, 9th problem is just a fill in the blanks. Okay, children, just work out properly these questions. See, in this 9th problem is given, this is true or false. We have to write the fill-ups. Next, division of integers. As like multiplication, we are going to divide the integers. While doing the division of integers, first you divide the numbers. Then you should divide the symbols also. Okay, plus divided plus is plus. Plus divided minus is minus. Minus divided plus is minus. Minus divided minus is plus. Okay, first you divide the numbers, then you divide the symbols. That is what your division of integers. In this page, they have given few properties of division. See, a divided minus b is minus a divided b. Both will be equal. Okay. Next, minus a divided minus b equal to a divided b. Both are equal. So, this is one of the properties. Okay, you can refer this properties also. In this page, what it is given, what is the property given? If any integer divided by 0 is not defined. Okay, a divided 0, a by 0 is not defined. I told you in denominator 0 should not come, but 0 divided by a is 0. Okay, next, a divided by 1 is a. If any integer divided by 1, you will get the same integer. That is what your division by 1 rule. Okay, children. Here few word problems are given based upon the division. Here also we have the test mark questions, like shopkeeper questions, all it is there. But you have to understand whether it is based upon the addition, based upon the multiplication or division. Okay, we should understand. See, in this question they'll ask you number of incorrect answers. There they'll ask you total number of marks. Okay, they'll ask you number of incorrect answers, you should divide it. In that they'll ask you what is the total score, so you should do multiplication. That is the only difference between these two questions. See, next is your exercise 1.4. Okay, in first problem, they're just given how to divide two integers. Okay, minus 30 divided 10. Upper first what you should do? 30 divided by 10 you should do. Then minus divided plus you should write. Okay. Second question, verify. Listen, see in this verification question, the question itself is not equal to. So, we have to verify whether it is not equal to. In last 1.3 exercise, verify means we are going to find equal to. Here not equal to. If it is not equal to, you should prove that it is not equal to. Third one is your Phillips. Okay. Fourth one is a pattern. Pair we have to find. Okay. 6 divided minus 2 is minus 3. But likewise, you should find 5 pairs you should find it. Fifth, sixth, seventh is your word problems. Read that question carefully and you should attend the question whether it is multiplication or division. Like that you should refer. First you can refer your fair note, then you can work out the problems. But do it very sincerely. Okay children? Today's class we have discussed how to solve the multiplication and division of integers. Exercise 1.3 and 1.4. I hope you all understood children. Thank you.